Hey, welcome to This Tuesday with Michelle. I am your girl, Michelle, bringing you the hottest content this Tuesday. What's going on, everybody? What's good? What's popping? What's new? How you doing? That's what I want to know. Anyway, I hope everybody is doing well. Today, we are going to be talking about love language number 3. Quality time. Ding, 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 ding. And the song that comes to mind, which is coming to you guys as a free concert, is Just the Two of Us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us, you and I. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming to this free concert and appreciating the artistry. Anyway, let's go right into it. So, quality time can be broken down into 2: quality conversations and quality activities. Okay, so what quality time is? If your partner's primary love language is quality time, what you would want to do is you make sure that you give them your focused, undivided attention. Okay. And at the time that you spend, it's not just like, oh, we spent 5 hours together, but that whole time you were playing video games, you weren't paying attention to your partner, or I don't know, you were talking to your friends on the phone. Okay. This could work both ways for men and women. Like if you're a guy, he feels like you need to spend quality time, but the whole day that you spent together, you spent it on the phone with your girlfriends, that's a problem. Or if you're a guy, and your girl wanted to spend time with you, but you were playing video games the whole time, that is a problem, right? So you want to make sure that the time that you spend is quality and it is like you're invested in this person. So when it comes to quality conversation, what it means is that you're engaged. Okay, you're not looking at your phone, you're listening in on what they're saying with the intention to understand what they're saying and just being able to be there for them, right? It's not really about you giving them solutions to problems sometimes. Sometimes it's just you listening. And then when it comes to quality activities, again, it just means you, as just the two of you, are spending time focusing on each other and just enjoying whatever activities you're going to be doing. So here's some ideas for what you could do for your person if their primary love language is quality time. Number 1, you could get a coupon book for them. And this is a coupon book that has date ideas in it. So anytime that you guys want to go on a date, one of you could rip out a little coupon from the book and then it would say what you guys can do on that day. So one day it might be going to play tennis together. Another day it could be bowling together. Another day it could be going to a bar together. It could be going to a restaurant together. Just keeping things spicy. And also making sure that the dates that you have are quality dates and you're doing different things, right? And you're getting to learn more about each other, more about different aspects of each other, right? With each activity. So I feel like that's a really, really cool idea. You could also try out a new restaurant together, or you could cook together. Like that's so cute, isn't it? Like I'm chopping the onions and you're chopping like the peppers or something like that. And again, I think while you're doing some of these activities, you actually have a chance to get to talk to your person because you're not just going to chop onions in silence, right? So you are going to have a quality conversation with your person while you're cooking and just have a good time. You could go on a walk together after dinner. You could plan a romantic picnic. And I think also something to call out for all of these activities, you definitely want to be unplugged from being on your phone. Like if you want to hurt somebody who's trying to spend quality time with you, be on your phone. You know what I mean? So just make sure that it's undivided and focused attention on your person while you're doing these activities. You could buy tickets for a movie or to watch a play that they've been wanting to see. And also, I think something to call out here too that's important is when you want to show love to someone, you want to do it in a way that they feel loved, right? So even the activities that you're going to pick to do should be activities, hopefully, that they enjoy doing, right? If you want them to feel loved in that particular moment, do something that they love doing versus, something that maybe you love doing, but they absolutely hate doing because in doing that, they're just not going to feel loved because that's the time where they were supposed to feel connected to you and feel like, oh, wow, this was so thoughtful of him or of her to want to spend time with me this way. So find activities that they want to do and then show them those activities and do that. You could schedule a weekly date night. That's a really good idea. I think sometimes over time with relationships, you might lose that the spark, not lose the spark per se, but it's good to make sure that while you're in the relationship, you're not just meeting up at her apartment or at his apartment, but you're actually going out there and dressing up here and there, like wearing a nice dress and like wearing for guys a nice suit and just spending time over dinner with your partner. I think that's cute. I think also you get to just spend more time with them and get to hear how they're doing, right? Whatever you guys want to talk about on those date nights will help you connect even more. You could have long phone calls, especially if you're long distance. I think long distance relationships can be hard, especially for some love languages, right? So I think one thing that could work for quality time is long phone calls with this person, and also just FaceTiming them would help because you get to see the person and you get to connect with them. And again, if it's quality time where you're like getting to talk more about like how was your day, how are you feeling, and all of that stuff, that person will feel loved and they'll feel seen. You can take a trip together. You can ask your person deep questions. Amazon has these different games that you can get. And basically, the questions could range from very silly questions to deep questions, right? So that's one way of getting to have deep conversations with your partner, just randomly picking those cards and asking them questions from the deck. You could watch a TV show together. Even for people who are in long distance relationships, actually, you could do Netflix party, and that will actually make you feel connected because when they pause the movie, it pauses for you too. How cute is that? You could volunteer together. You could actually FaceTime each other while you work on different projects. So that could be both of you are really busy, right? But I think it's also just the feeling that the person that you're with is with you while you're both doing something. And that can make it feel like it's quality time, even though they're focusing on something else and you're focusing on something else, right? So doing things like those will help you feel connected. You could get comfortable sitting in silence. That is one way of spending quality time. Sometimes it's just about being there without saying much. And that could feel like, wow, we've really spent quality time, especially if your partner wants to recharge, right? Like the worst thing is when they're trying to recharge, you're trying to talk. So if they're trying to recharge and you're in the same room or you're in the same apartment, but you're just not having conversation with them, that could actually be considered quality time. You could really listen in on what the person is saying when you're having conversation, engage with them, offer advice, or just offer a listening and understanding ear. You could invite them to spend time with you while you do something. It's just the invitation of someone wanting to spend time with you could also just make you feel loved, right? Because you're like, oh, wow, like they thought of me when they wanted to do something. So inviting them to spend time with you doing something could also be very helpful. Making sure that you spend time together one-on-one. I think group dates are cool, but just make sure that you don't have group dates all the time because you're not connecting with your actual person. So like one-on-one dates are very, very important. You can also spend a day together instead of just doing a few minutes or a few hours. And you could do other things like working on a project together. For example, fixing something around the apartment, or let's say, for example, if your girlfriend just moved into a new apartment and she's putting together furniture, right? Like you could come and spend time with her and help her put the furniture together. Because while you're putting furniture together, you're going to be talking. And again, you will both feel connected that way. So those are the ideas when you have a partner whose primary love language is quality time. Thank you so, so much for listening. I will catch you in the next episode. Peace.